with our half-off sale on our printer. Again, it's an HP, so it's the perfect complement.
It's nice to have an all HP office, isn't it? Yeah,
sure.
HP certainly plays well with HP. I'm printing from a phone right now. This is a fully Wi-Fi printer, so you can print from any phone, any tablet, any computer. Basically, anything that will send an email, you can print to the printer. And I'll just mention a couple things really quickly. You get your full color ink and your full black ink.
Which that kind of pays for the purchase.
It's like buy the printer and get the, buy the ink and get the printer for free, right? It's a flatbed, so this is a scanner, this is a printer, and it's a copy machine. And the last thing I'll show y'all, the photos, the photo printing on this is as good as any photo printer that you would spend 2 or 3 times as much money for. And they only cost 5 cents a page. It's the lowest price color printing in America.
And remember, ask about our Protection Plus plan. I'm gonna either have to wrap myself in bubble wrap or square cream my body.
I saw you with the Band-Aid over there.
Aaron is kind enough to stay me so I can answer the call of nature. I cut myself on my pants.
You are truly, you know, Shannon and I have been good buddies. We've been through thick and thin. You are pretty accident prone. We're gonna wrap you in bubble wrap. We're gonna just get you that cute little bubble wrap ball. So much for those cute little stud grommets. On my pants. Who knew those were sharp?
I cut myself on my pants.
Only Shannon.
Anyway, I guess my whole point is we protect you a couple of different ways. Of course, ask about a Protection Plus plan. Those are for those I cut myself on my pant moments. Those,
don't hear that every day.
Exactly. It's like those how did I do that moments. And for the how do I do this moments, then of course we've got your Geek Squad for a full 3 years. Pick your version with Office or without Office. The choice is up to you, but this is your final opportunity. We have only about 10 minutes remaining in the show. Of course, she's in the wing. She's on the way.
Fabulous.
The woman of the hour, the one and only inimitable Susie Orman is coming up. If you missed her show at the Apollo on the OWN network, she's always fabulous, but she's so fun to see her interact with an audience. And that's you. So we want to hear from you, of course, in that 11 o'clock hour. And you know what? We hope that we can send this your way, because I know Susie would tell you, you want to be smart with your money. And with a computer, it's a lot easier to be penny wise and pound foolish. And trust me when I tell you, because I've done it, if you're buying a cheap computer that will underserve you, you're not doing yourself any favors. Because you have to remember, regardless of, as we move into the new year, if your goal is to lose weight, yeah, you get weight loss programming here, but there's a wealth of information on the internet. If it's to start a small business, if it's to go back to school, if it's to enter the job pool or the dating pool, or just Skype with your grandkids, maybe it's to do those 3D animated Christmas cards and email them or post them on Facebook. The possibilities are endless when you really own a computer that is your friend, is your partner in crime. If the computer that you have right now, if it's hot, if it's heavy, if it's slow to start up, this even recharges faster and boots up faster.
50% recharge in 45 minutes. So remember, the battery life on this computer is about an 8-hour battery life. You can recharge 4 hours and 45 minutes. So that means you wake up in the morning and you go, daggone it, I forgot to plug my computer in at night. It doesn't matter. By the time you get up and you have a quick cup of coffee and take a quick shower and brush your teeth, have some cereal, your computer's charged.
It is.
You know, so and that is one of the things about this computer. You don't have to plan ahead to use it. It's not gonna be heavy. You don't have to save a lot of room in your luggage.
Nope.
You don't have to worry about battery life. It's all those little creature comfort things that make it such a pleasure. It is.
So again, fewer than 10 minutes remaining. You pick with Office or without Office, and then your color of choice. That rose gold is going. That is exclusive to us. HP has built this exclusively for HSN. The brushed gold and the brushed silver are also the runaway hits. I love that burgundy. Trust me when I tell you, it looks good on camera, but I think it looks so much better in person.
The burgundy is, I think they all shoot well, but the burgundy especially looks better in person.
I think looks better in person. And then of course, our cobalt, our Kentucky blue.
Let's take a look.
It's fast, it's smart, it's sleek, it's affordable. It's such a great way to enhance your life. And you know what's interesting, Aaron, I was thinking of this analogy, because I do a lot of beauty, I do a lot of skincare.
I know you do, yeah.
And normally when I sell beauty, I have to say, okay, if you're over 40 and have lines. Okay, if you're over 50 and you've got sagging skin. Okay, if you want to smooth or have a more illuminated complexion. And we sell different skincare lines for those things. Yeah. This is a one-size-fits-all computer.
Great point.
A one-size, so you want to start a business, you're in. Yep. You want to bank online and get your finances in order, and you need it with your You need the right computer. And that's why I say this is as close to what's certainly the last computer you're gonna need for a while. And more importantly, it is a one-size-fits-all computer. And maybe it's stuff that you're not even thinking of right now. Maybe with that Microsoft Office version, if you choose that, maybe you decide to write yourself a blog. Maybe you're gonna write yourself a little book.
Yeah.
Maybe, or
things you've dreamt of doing, you know?
Even if it's just as simple as writing that Christmas newsletter.
Yeah.
I mean, honest to goodness, that's why I say things that you might not even imagine that you could do, you can do with the right computer. And then if you're even listening to the information that Erin has been sharing throughout the day and you're saying, oh, I could never figure that out. Well, you don't have to. You've got your own team of geeks, your own team of geeks to really help you along the way. I mean, just like Susie is gonna hold your hand and get your finances in shape, get your life in shape. And really, that's really the root of really living a great life. These are the tools that we need to live our best life ever. And that's what it's all about. You use that flex pay, you're looking at a little over $83 without Office. You do the version with Office, you're looking at a little over $91 in your credit card. And there's no gotcha moments. There's no what ifs. There's no, what if I find something better? What if I can't figure out how to use it? What if I don't like it? You know, there's an extended holiday return policy until the end of January. So I don't know about you, but cars, men, jobs, they don't come with guarantees
Coming
like that.
from the experts.
Oh, yeah.
Been through
from
them all.
From the girl who cut her hand on her pants. I'm just telling you.
You don't hear it every day, Shan.
Nobody does guarantees like that.
Never a boring moment.
Never.
Never a boring moment. All right, quick soup to nuts here. If you're just joining us, here's what we're talking about. We're talking about a bigger computer. Nobody ever looked at their screen and said, I wish that screen was smaller. Wish it was harder to see. It's just something that never happened. I've been selling computers for a long time. Nobody's ever said it to me. But people have often said, I should have just sized up. I should have gone a little bit bigger because you can do so much more. And in fact, one of those points is, kind of take a look at my screen here for just a second. One of the really nice things about having a big screen is if you have two things open on each side, you can truly, genuinely see both sides.
Oh, for sure.
So if your kids are working on a project, they can have, Microsoft Edge open on one side and they can have Microsoft Word open on the other. And there's enough space to really do it.
But if something pops into our head is our patience impaired team before your eyes does.
Yeah, patience impaired 1, patience impaired 2. My God, we're terrible.
You can actually ask it a question. Even if you've got a bunch of stuff open, you can talk to your computer, right?
So something like, this is just one of the things I was doing.
Randomly pops in your head.
Banana bread recipe.
Sorry.
Oh, let's try one more time then. Banana bread recipe.
The first
often the first time it kind of initializes.
With 4.6 out of 5 stars on MasterCook.
That's not too shabby. So we're going to go to MasterCook and now we're going to check it out and we're going to find out a little bit more about our banana bread. And yeah, I did all that while I still had PowerPoint open, while I still had photos open over here, while I've got, a silly little Candy Crush that I was playing on earlier open, while I have Facebook open, while I have the piano open. I'll play, do a little bit of scale action here for you. Just a little bit of C major, because it's a touch screen and you can do things that you couldn't do on another type of computer.
Well, and I wish I could see your face when you use this for the very first time.
So much fun.
It's so much
simple
fun.
and so fun.
It really is. I mean, mark my words, you're gonna be counting down days on that calendar until this is in your hot little hands. And that's why I say there's no fear factor here. If you're watching this show, you're watching for a reason, and maybe that new computer has been on that periphery. Maybe you haven't even been thinking that you need a new computer, but you don't know it until you know it. Kind of thing. You're saying, well, I really want to look for a new job this year. Is your computer holding you back? I really wish I could see my grandkids more often. Is your computer not handling Skyping or video conferencing? This does. I mean, I really got to get my budget in order. You need a good computer to do that, and that's why I think most of us are doing the Microsoft Office. So this expands your horizons. It's frustration-free. The price, don't judge this by the price. You will not see another 17-inch as a today's special or another 17-inch with these features for the rest of the year. So remember, we're mindful of your budget at a little over $83 on your credit card without Office, a little over $91 on your credit card without Office, most advanced features and processor, best price, exclusive colors on that pink. It's an HP. So, you know, Susie Orman is America's foremost financial expert.
Indeed.
Then HP is America's #1 computer brand. I mean, we got them all. Names, darling, we've got names.
we got names.
We got names.
We've got great products and products that you use every day. You know, the thing about your computer, I've said this before, but it's sort of what I'll close with. There are very few things that you use all day long, every day, but most of us, first thing when we get up in the morning, we check in what's going on, whether we're looking at the stock market or whether we are seeing what's going on with our friends, our family, and our loved ones. We want to stay informed, right?
We do.
That's the first thing. And then we're going to send emails to our loved ones, and then we're going to check in with school, and we're going to talk to the teachers, and then maybe we work from home, or maybe you hobby from home, or maybe you're retired and you're a silver surfer, and you just love to see what's going on in the community. For many people, the computer is your portal to the outside world. A computer, in so many ways, a computer that you love.